Alright, so first off, I want to start this video with a question. Do any of you have any of these? In your life you care about? If so, you should start paying attention. First, I want to start off with the whole, police for me, but not for thee. And the famous AOC, if you don't know who that is, you're one of the ones that need to start educating yourself on what's going on. If you got any of these that you care about, notice they're babies, they're young, their life hasn't even begun yet. So I want you to listen to this, and of course, here's some ghetto ass old fucking phone I found. This is my media source, whatever. So here we go. A little long on that.
This morning, get ready for the show. Good hearing. Tommy Christopher. AOC, Swalwell, Liz Cheney, and others spending tens of thousands of campaign dollars on what? On security since the Capitol insurrection? What do they call it? Insurrection.
Yeah, I want to stop right there too first. The insurrection that they're all talking about. AOC and them, they weren't even in the Capitol building. For one, there's video, there was some Antifa there. There was no weapons, no guns, no knives, no nothing. People just walking around stupid in there, taking pictures. They weren't trying to burn shit down. There was nobody banging on her door or whatever. She said it. The guy said it was a cop. She's still afraid. Still, it's a cop. You know how that is. We'll get to that in a minute, but I'll continue.
What if they don't pay us members of Congress? You are giving her campaign money, and according to media, she's now using to pay for private security. Wait. Is this the same AOC? Is it COA, OCA, BCD? No, it's AOC. It's a story I remember at the Hill. Ocasio Cortez dismisses proposed $1 billion cut to police and says, defunding police means defunding the police. So just to be clear, AOC doesn't give a damn about your security. Your security is funded by public funds. So AOC wants to take your security, correct? But she just said in that Hill headline. You just saw it on the screen, folks. Defunding the police. In case you were confused, means defunding the police.
Yeah, so these leftists, they're talking about defunding the police. These people are phony. Alright, so not only are they talking about defunding the police and all that, they want law-abiding citizens that own guns. You know, the gun control is bullshit. They just want to put your name on lists, like I said before. But they want to take your guns. They want to get rid of the police while they're standing on top of the mountain with paid security, probably fences and walls all over, while all of us, well, I can't own a gun, but that's besides the point. But they want to take all the guns, no cops. Criminals, they don't abide by law, obviously. That's why they're called criminals. So criminals will have guns. Regular, ordinary, good citizens won't. they'll be behind their walls, eating fat, while the rest of us are living in Mad Max land. It's pathetic. Don't tell me guns ain't gonna be coming across the border for the criminals, or for that matter, the good people that had their guns taken away. I don't know if you know what a ghost gun is. Biden don't. A lot of them come from Guam. They make them there. They ship them here illegally. Criminals love them. They're not traceable. So yeah, basically, no cops, no guns for us, but armed security guards for them. What a joke. And then here's Maxine Waters. You can't really hear a whole lot of it, but because of this ghetto ass thing, I gotta try to play through some of it. And this is about the George Floyd trial. For one, the black police chief, who's black, he had to admit under oath on the stand that further review of the video shows the cop really actually had most of his body weight and knee on his shoulder blade. Let's see if I can get this now. More active, more confrontational. Yeah, this her again from prior. If you see them, you get out there, you tell them they're not welcome, you get in their face, blah, 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 blah. And she's telling that George Floyd, if he's not found guilty of murder, they need to stay in the streets, get more aggressive, more confrontational. And the reason why I said I thought that was impeachable is because she, for one, voted to impeach Trump because he said fight like hell. You know, you can watch the whole video, the whole speech. Mainstream cut it off short. So that's all all you heard, if you ain't paying attention, is he said fight like hell, go to the Capitol, fight like hell, whatever. In the speech he said, I know you're going to be marching to the Capitol to peacefully and patriotically protest. That's what he said. And this lady, along with all the other Democrats, they tried to impeach him for that. She's saying get more confrontational, get more aggressive, get more confrontational if he's not found guilty, the cop with the George Floyd deal, guilty of murder. She said, and you can't hear it on there, but she said, no, we need a murder conviction. She said, a murder one. Like I said, the chief of police said, you know, on further examination, not just the video we saw, but other video, he more or less had his knee on his shoulder blade. Plus, I don't know, this probably pissed somebody off. They're not paying attention and sees this, because the dude had enough fentanyl in his system, along with meth. Well, the fentanyl, he had enough fentanyl in his system to kill a horse, basically. He was dead. He was going to die regardless. Even if the cop did have a knee on his neck, he was going to die. He was gone. And so I got a question, like, so if someone doesn't like me, and and I'm in trouble with the law, but I'm innocent. But they don't like me and they want a guilty verdict. Is that how it's going to go down? They want to have a guilty verdict, so they're going to threaten to riot and burn the city down to try to get me a guilty verdict when I'm innocent. And like she's saying, get out there and be more aggressive. She's talking about the protesters there, but in her past deal that you couldn't really hear on there is about, get in their face, tell them they're not welcome, blah, blah, blah. And so to kind of prove my point about how fucked up that is so say one of these fools listening to her, it's fucking, he's already took enough fentanyl that he's gonna die, but he sees, I don't have money for any gear or nothing, but say I got a Trump hat on or whatever. This dude's already got enough fentanyl, he's gonna die anyways. He comes up, picks a fight on me, or a fight with me because I got a Trump hat on. I fucking knock him out. He later dies, of course, from the overdose of fentanyl. And I get put on trial for his death, even though I really didn't have nothing to do with it. And of course, I'm white, so say it's a black guy. That's kind of important, I guess, because how pathetic shit is now. But say it's a black guy. He's gonna overdose on fentanyl. There's no saving him. I knock his ass out. They charge me with murder. I'm going to trial. They find in trial, like that black police chief said, it was fentanyl that killed him. But so they find out I'm innocent during trial, but then a bunch of people go out, start yelling and screaming that they don't get their way, they're going to be aggressive and confrontational and burn the city down if I'm not found guilty. Is that really where we want to go? I don't think anyone really wants to go there.